What's going on, XRP Army? Welcome back to the channel. I know what you guys are thinking. What is happening to the markets? What's going on? I'm going to break it all down for you guys in this video, give you guys my thoughts exactly. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bad. This to me reminds me a lot of what happened in April earlier this year. Keep in mind, in April, we went from $106,000 Bitcoin all the way back down to 76,000. Altcoins bled like crazy. The S&P 500 was falling from the sky, and everybody was running around like chickens with their head cut off and thinking it's all over. And then what happened? We made a huge reversal. XRP went back up. Altcoins went back up. And it feels as if this is kind of a final shakeout before the next big breakout. Maybe the final breakout of the cycle. You know, historically, we see kind of two phases of the bull market. We see the slow staircase up, and then we see, you know, the big breakout. Now, XRP broke out big time from 50 cents to $3, but we haven't seen a broader altcoin cycle, you know, like we're used to. And I still think we have that coming. XRP currently down to 227. And it's got a lot of people wondering, where are we going from here? Where could the bottom be? Is this crypto crash starting? Are we going to reverse? What's going to happen here? Well, as we speak, the market's starting to turn back around here. We did dip down below 106. We just reclaimed 106 on Bitcoin and just fell back below it here seconds after I share my screen. The moral of the story here is we got to watch Bitcoin's price action. I think we can come down to $100,000 Bitcoin, maybe even a little bit less. We're still structurally okay. The reason why this is important is Bitcoin basically creates our thesis for everything else. The beautiful thing we have with XRP is it's got all of these ETFs lined up. You've got XRP, Solana, Litecoin. These three are all in the next phase to get ETF adoption. So we got a lot of positive things happening. We're going to break all this down, and negative things happen. We'll take a look at the XRP price, break that down for you guys, talk about, you know, bear case, bullish case. Again, but when we zoom out of this, I still think we're going to be heading into Q1 with our bull market structure in place. And I don't think this is the end of the road. So I just want to say that if you guys haven't smashed the like button, subscribe down below, definitely do so. Definitely helps us out. But let's dive into some of the things that are happening right now. So the market's going down right now for a few different reasons. And this is what's causing XRP to pull down. It's going down because of China-US trade war. It's going down because of the US government shutdown. People are, you know, cashing out to pay taxes. I think there's transfers happening from, you know, crypto to gold right now. There's definitely a gold rush. That's not going to last forever, nor is the China-US trade war, nor is US government shutdown, and people don't have to pay their taxes forever. So it's all intermediary, in my opinion, right now. In the intermediate, where things could come down to, we'll get into that. But the positive signs right now for XRP, for the market at large, the positive signs are that crypto ETFs are still seeing inflows. And I think XRP is going to be joining that party of ETFs very, very soon, which is going to create more demand. We got the whole tokenization narrative heating up. Ripple's a huge, huge part of this tokenization narrative. We just kind of broke down recently, you know, a couple days ago, you know, we've got a lot of news coming out of Africa with Ripple. They recently partnered up with Absa Bank. Huge deal struck there, the largest South African financial institution to bring institutional grade digital asset custody to Africa. Under the agreement, Absa will use Ripple's custody infrastructure in order to store and manage crypto and tokenized assets for clients. The real big play for Ripple here, I think, still remains tokenization. But we've got ETF inflows coming still with Bitcoin, Ethereum. That keeps our structure intact. We've got future ETFs on the horizon once all these things open up, like the government, and we get through this regulatory, you know, clarity portion of crypto. I'm not running for the hills, man. I'm not nervous about where we are. We've also got the government that is still printing money, and we're in a declining rate cycle. Just today, we saw news that, you know, Kalshi, people are betting and giving a 77% chance that the odds of, you know, 3 more Fed rate cuts before the end of 2026 happen, according to Kalshi. This is bullish for the markets. This is risk-on environment. So to me, this is a pullback because of some of the things happening right now in front of us. U.S. government shutdown, China trade war, those are the big ones, the gold rush. Now, if we come over here and take a look at the XRP price, which we'll get into, I want to talk about structurally kind of where we are right now with XRP. Yes, we broke support. on Bitcoin, causing a cascade effect on some other alts as well. But I want to get into this real quickly before we do. Keep in mind, guys, we've got an unbelievable thing happening right now with us over on our Patreon. All right. If you guys don't know about this, we just had our live call this morning. If you joined today on the VIP tier, you'll get access to our last 2 live calls. We've had 2 so far. If you just want to get access to my full portfolio, watch me build a new portfolio by buy and sell alerts, my private Discord community, become an Inner Circle member, pay annually and save 15%. This is the best Patreon membership you're going to find across the board. We're super active. We're all over the markets. You're going to get the alpha you need to be successful and to trade this market the right way. We'd love to have you come on over and join us. So that is linked down below in the description. Please get in if you want to level up your crypto journey. And obviously, you know, we're giving you guys free alpha here every single day, but a lot more on the inside, and we're doing a ton with it. So here's the good thing where we are. The RSI is coming down heavy on XRP. We're down to 30 right now. This is oversold. It's already oversold. Now, can we draw down further from here? Can we still come down a little bit further before we rotate? Yes, there is a chance we can come down near this $2 level. You know, this was big resistance for us for a really long time, this $2, $2.10 range. Remember, we couldn't get above it back in June and July. And then all of a sudden we broke out and went all the way up to 367 in July and late July, right? We had the big run up. We could come back down to this $2 level and retest it, and still structurally we're okay on XRP. Okay. And it's all going to depend on Bitcoin. It all comes back to Bitcoin. So we'll see where kind of Bitcoin ends up. We're going to continue to be giving you guys all of the, you know, great insights here. But again, looking at Bitcoin to kind of relay what it looks like for altcoins. If we look at the rainbow chart on Bitcoin, all we've had so far is a slow staircase up. We have not had the parabolic move on Bitcoin yet. I think we're in that correction phase right now, and then we get the blow off top and altcoin season. We've got tons of cryptos that haven't set their new all-time highs yet, including XRP. And then you've got, you know, Dogecoin, Cardano in the top 10 that haven't seen their all-time highs. Ethereum barely got there. I mean, just barely set new all-time highs 2 months ago, got to, you know, 4,900. But we haven't had the real big run up just yet. And with all of the macro, you know, indicators pointing of a good time coming, we're going through some tough sledding right now because of the current macro and the current news events. But I don't think this is a broader, you know, bear market, oh my gosh, run for the hills. We'll be here every single day, every step of the way. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We'll be all over it for you. And I appreciate you all for watching. Again, if you want to level things up and take it to the complete next level, join our Patreon, guys. I can't stress enough how awesome we have been doing and performing in this market. Yes, even when the market goes down, we could still find great opportunities. And we're doing it over at the Patreon. So appreciate you all for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.